Alright, good evening. It is far, far later than I ever like to stream, especially on a work night. But I am knocking frackered after loads of work today. And as we all know, I play like arse when I am very tired. But all in the spirit of the game. You have to remember, we are doing the Bad Ideas Guy run. Our goal is to get this nice little achievement here, and we're halfway there already. Check it out, 1 out of 2. Pretty sure that is half. We are Greater Denmark, we have the best ideas known to man. I think I said I'd stop reading them out aloud, but I mean, it starts with prestige from naval battles, and it ends with interest per annum, with increased air chance along the way. Rest assured, they are not good ideas. So yes, anybody that's watched many of my streams know I play awfully when I'm tired, and I am awfully tired. Well, we'll get a quick rundown of the situation, half for you and half for me. Part of the reason I'm also streaming so late is because there was no Paradox stream for the MP today, so it's left me with, well, a real desire to stream and play some of this game. God, I'm so tired. Okay, so here we are Greater Denmark. Our life has been very rough. We started out in Bornholm, and we are pagan, so the aggressive expansion has been fairly fierce. It's still above 40 for some people, and they're going to want to coalition us. It's not like that aggressive expansion is going away very quickly, and being in the HRE makes it all that harder. We've just come away from some wars coming out on top. We managed to get Holland and the northern highlands of Denmark. We punched them so hard they became a gibberish smoothie. And we thought, okay, we can relax. We even grabbed Lundberg, that's 8 development in the pocket. But no, as our majestic crane tries to core the province, we got ganked by Brunswick and friends. Looks like a fairly even battle, however you have to remember that my troops are clinically garbage, since I'm still part of the Chinese tech group. So there is a chance that they will stack wipe me here. The chance is not very high because we outflank them. It's very, very difficult to stack wipe someone that you outflank, but I wasn't paying my troops, so not only that, but I think I unpaused when I was declared war upon, so they caught me completely unawares here. What I'm saying is it's nae good. It's really nae good. Why wasn't there any developer MP today? Well, I do keep saying hot code for a reason. There was a crash, and we decided to postpone the multiplayer in order to get it fixed. It happens. It has happened before. It will no doubt happen again in the future. That's just the way of it when you have to stream current live builds that are in development. But I'm not here to speak as official Paradox rep. I am here as the Bad Ideas Guy. And it may seem like I'm hesitating to unpause, and yeah, I have to think quite slowly and thoroughly, because like I said, it's late, I'm tired, I play like arse when this is the situation. And the situation is that we are ever so slightly outnumbered, but we are even on attack. But the fact that we're fighting 4 nations is it's 4 nations who might potentially get that military tech 9, which would be a big sway. George von Hohenzollern is pretty good at the military. Egbert Bastian is not so good. And us, well, we're a while away. And there's that ahead of time as well. Oh, and I'm still using glorious AMD drivers, so I can't see squat about these battles. That's not very good. There are lots of bad ideas that go towards this Bad Ideas Guy run. These are only some of them. One good idea would be to get an advisor to help us out with this, but nah, you can't worry about all these things. We're not even touching our force limit right now, and it would be a very, very prudent idea to get ourselves some more troops on the go. And again, they might make a beeline for our capital, but we need to be ready for this. We have the manpower, at least for now. And I just have to pray that they're not going to stack wipe us, and that we don't get Catholic zealots that come and ruin our day. There are lots of things to worry about, but I think it's time I stopped talking and started playing. Jake, as a bad idea, will you pick espionage? Well, no matter how bad my ideas are, I have to reform my government. So that means economic, innovative, or administrative. The clever person would take administrative, but we're not the clever people here. So it looks like we got an abysmally bad roll to begin with. So it's not looking very good for us. Thank goodness we did not shatter completely. That is to say, we did not get stack wiped, so we can survive this little ordeal. We didn't even have a general. Do we have a general? We've got Alfred Marsvin, who with his 3 shock is not too shabby. I have to really hope that our allies help us out. They got their tick of the month to actually get their morale back. And it looks like they're interested in attaching to us, so we will stick Marsvin in charge. He has the greatest shock out of everyone, and his maneuver is also 2. So there's a half-decent chance. Okay, excellent. They have attached to us to a degree. Excellent. All of them are right there. Let's go and put the fear of God into these guys. Alright, so they're going for Rupen. It may be woods, but they don't seem to have much shock on their side. And again, there are a few of them. There are quite a lot of them actually. 7, 7, and the ones going to Wismar are not. We're going to take the ones in Wismar since the others are movement locked there, and if we check the ones to Wismar, yeah, we should be okay there. Should. You never know how it's going to play out. We're also going to consolidate our regiments, just so we have all the fighting strength we can muster here. Probably keep everyone there anyway, though. I don't think this single battle will take too long. This is actually kind of dangerous since these guys could turn around and whop us one, but it's very important for me to take out who we can, when we can, and with flanking like this... Oh, they stopped in Rupen. This could actually be bad for us if they reinforce, and they are going to reinforce. The morale is not on our side. We have to hope for a very swift defeat of them, and we're not going to get it. This could be what one might call a bad idea. At least the rolls are on our side here. Not all of them, mind. Oh, heavens to Betsy. We've gone to some bad places here. Some bad places indeed. Fortunately, we do have cogs, and we can get our units over to help us. Can't ever forget just how bad our units are, because they are dreadful. So we're going to fall under occupation, but that in itself isn't too bad. Well, not too bad, it's certainly not great. So we'll take a moment, get our strength back up, and we will be a-okay. Because the thing is, we have a fair chunk of land here. And it seems that Lubeck have got our enemies under blockade already. I think they're coming for us, though. It's interesting. Oh no, they're going for Lubeck, which is a-okay. What we should do then is get around, not through Lubeck that is, because Lubeck is a fairly hefty fort. Also Saxe-Lauenburg. I know we've had our differences in the past. There we go, that's what we need, some access to get us back. Let's go and get that province back. Although Lubeck doesn't seem too keen on joining the crew. But that's alright. Important thing here, really, is to crush our enemies. Get those 10-to-1s wherever possible. Severely weakens the enemy. So, for example, he wants to come back to Stad. I don't mind at all. It's also breaking up our enemies. Then again, he is coming for me, so I can take this opportunity to cancel your movement rights. However, you do give it to East Frisia as well as me. So in a sense, there's not really much point in us having it. It's costing me relations here. Still, though, don't like the size of that stack that's coming my way. I will join you in Rupen via Altmark, since it's faster. And we try to keep our armies together as best we can. It's a shame we couldn't catch the littler stack there, but let's try and play this as best we can. It is a little unfortunate that Lubeck have decided that they want to stop over there, but we have to pick our targets accordingly. If I can get just one of these guys out of the war, that's going to make a large contribution. And Stad seems like a good one to go for, since it only has a capital fort, unlike Lubeck, which has so much more. And we have one siege on our side, so I'm going to drop you off to get that siege going. The rest of you concentrate on removing Stad from the equation. The issue of doing that is that, yeah, they know what's up here. I wonder if I can just detach a small amount to deal with that then. Whatever the case, they seem really keen on joining, but I think we got this. We got our... Yeah, unfortunately they're going to catch us here. 1st of August. And we're only going to get out of there on the 2nd. Unless, of course, we had an amazingly fast general. Like this guy. Or that guy. Still only gets us out on the 1st. So I don't think we're going to be all that lucky, punk. In fact, that could end up being really bad for us. We'll see how it goes. It's a little sad that Lubeck are where they are there and not attached to us. So there we go. That keeps them in their place. So with this, we can get Verden out of this, and that brings 7,000 troops out of the equation. Makes it a lot easier for us to crush them. Jake, since you're in glorious Chinese tech, what does Asia look like? People keep asking for Asia. Yarkand is doing more than alright. Yeah, it is blockaded thanks to Lubeck, so it should be that Stad falls faster, but it might not be. You can't guarantee these things. Our numbers are good, but what I'm looking for here... What am I looking for here? We'll leave everyone but... Okay, that's good. I need to get those 10 to 1s wherever I can, because it weakens the enemy ever so much. So I'll keep the 4 on you. They all seem to want to go through Lüneburg as well. Alright, so again they come this way. I wonder if he's confident in defeating us. It'd be quite funny if he did. Yeah. I believe there's a river crossing here. River crossing might be into grasslands, but we should have the advantage there. Nonetheless, it seems like a good idea to grab some mercs, because this is a bit do or die, even for me. 2 of them should do. I mean, I'm not made of money. He really does not want me having Lüneburg. But like I said, if we get Verden out of that, that stack is easy pickings. Of course, Stad doesn't want to fall very fast. Being told off about my lazy diplomats as usual. Also Sweden. You're going to be gunning down the Danes, but I don't want you being able to reach Denmark, because you did not show the kindness back to me. Denmark, you are at war with Sweden, England and Austria. England is going to dominate the seas there. I don't think even I can save the Danes for later. That said though, I can't handle the aggressive expansion from taking it all. So we scored a very critical breach on the walls there. Heck, it might even be an idea to assault the province. Not something you consider often, but could be done. So let's consider where they go after Lüneburg. Heading down to Brunswick of all places. You know, I really want that province cored. Not liking the way they're moving here, to be honest. I mean, they're going to go to Altmark, from where they could probably hit up Rupen. Oh well, we'll do what we can. I mean, worst case scenario, I've just lost a couple of mercs, nothing to cry about. Rupen, right, I really want them stuck on Berlin. Because if they are there, then they're going to be stuck there for a wee while. No, sadly, they just stick to Rupen. Garbage ruler of Austria, which means garbage ruler for England, which means fewer problems for me, unless I'm ever able to score England as an ally. Schofstad is coming along swimmingly, but I still really want my 10 to 1s. Okay, that's not going to go down. If you get movement locked, I'll mark heck even before that. I need to stay away. I gotta squeeze every man I can. But I still really want that province back. I need it cored. Jake, blockade Stad. Stad is blockaded. I mean, sure, I could help out. I even have the range there, so why not? We'll go for it. So come now, Stad, it is time to fall. There's still a chance they'll get Lubeck ahead of time, and that's a shame because Lubeck contributes to this in many ways. So once Stad is down, we're going to have to liberate Lubeck ASAP so our friends from Lubeck can join in. Heck, I am tempted to do it ahead of time, but the thing is these places are so close together. Jake, what's Cleve's opinion of you in case they go for a sneaky, beaky attack? Oh, Cleve's there. Well, they don't border me, so it's very unlikely that they would. But they kind of hate my guts. Might be an idea to improve them relations since they're so big. Come on, Stad. Now is the time. Now is not the time, but there's almost nobody there. Let's do it. We so rarely... only a maximum 5,000. Ah, let's try it anyway. I mean, you so rarely see assaults used nowadays. This was maybe not a good idea. He's coming for me. Oh, he's really coming for me. Okay, Brandenburg, let's make good our escape. Let's also use that increased prestige from naval battles to our... Oh, snap. Took the wrong direction there. The issue is they'll be able to get Stad in one siege tick if I let them go for that. But I have a cunning plan. I have a very cunning plan. We're going to go to Holstein. And Stad is going to be all like, dude, I want out this war. Of course they won't let me do anything so vile as annex them, but I wouldn't do that anyway. The coalition would be enormous. But they have money, and I like money. It would be nice to make them a glorious vassal, but again, that aggressive expansion, it's just not worth it. Inside the HRE, I'm in for the money. But of course, first I need my increased prestige from naval battles. God, that prestige is so good. So we're going to leave our friends be just for a little bit. So where's he going to right now? Hamburg, and then, okay. They all want a piece of the Holstein pie. Oh damn, Lubeck actually fell. I didn't expect it to go down like that. I dawdled around too much. And they're coming for us in grasslands, which is a bit of a pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to say Verden. Well, I'm going to wait for movement lock first, because I am a cheap son of a gun. So they get it first. We'll see if they're still so keen on it. So after this we get peace with you. And that makes a whole bunch of you worthless. Of course, there's still a chance that this battle will not go so hot. Also, good to remember that that is our ally out of this war, unfortunately. Kind of reduces our fighting strength, but with a bit of luck. Oh, actually, the morale is not on our side. We need a bit more than luck. We need 8 shock. 11 fire. Oh, luck is certainly not on our side there. Let's just back out a bit. So yeah, very unfortunate that we lost Lubeck as quickly as we did. But, let's see. You still give access to East Frisia, so they can still get back to us, which is unfortunate. But at least by getting rid of military access with Lubeck, we can access, or at least they will have to go all the way around us. So that's one of them out at the very least. Not good enough. God, they really, really want Lüneburg, don't they? Now, as for you, East Frisia, you're a little different. But you're still a ludicrous amount to vassalize, probably because you're Non-co-belligerent. Honestly, there's not really any land I can take out of this war, because I mean, even if I grabbed a single province, a single fairly crappy province, even Hoya is just too much as a defender. So really the best I'm looking for is reparations out of this war, which is a bit sad. I'd always rather push it harder than that. But there we go, Frankfurt is exiled and shall remain so for a while, so we should hone in on the Brunswick. Again, though, we fight like dirt. We are the dirt that other dirt laughs at and pushes over. So there we go. Frankfurt is a little lost because they got exiled going through Lubeck due to zona controls, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I want to stick to my own territory since I regain morale a bit better there. Jake, you could also break their alliances. This is an idea. It is indeed an idea. Come on, my friend. I know you want to stick with me. Together we go a long way. Oh, he does. That's nice. But the most important thing we can do together is get Lüneburg back for me. Although he probably wants to crush the enemy, they could run behind their little fort unless Saxony gave me access. I know I'm really pushing the diplomatic relations that I have here, so I'll probably also get rid of Hamburg. Okay, that's what we'll do then. Once we get all of our morale and such back, we're gonna crush these guys. Even if we are weak as hell. Brunswick and East Frisia? Yeah. Oh, curiously, East Frisia. Vassalizing is expensive. Yeah, everything is expensive. It's because I'm pagan. Or rather, because I'm heathen trying to take land that is outside the... that is Christian. All the Christians really flip tables over what I'm doing. I really should give it a couple of months. Make sure that I have gotten all my morale back. Yeah, our troops really do fight so badly. It's pitiful. Good thing we save up all that money all the time. And it's also good that Brandenburg want to contribute more. Maybe that assault was not the best. It's good also that Brandenburg are very keen on this. Also, exiled troops no longer factor into this, so you can't cheese it that way. There was a nice trick where exiled troops could contribute to these sieges. That was eliminated. Is there a way to not get a river crossing going into Berlin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you border more than 5 provinces, so where can we come in from? How about Uckermark? Uckermark looks good. No river crossings there, hombre, although we do have to fight a 3-shock general with a -1. Good odds for any Dane. Of course, I wonder how keen they are on just some peace. That's the frustrating thing, you know, all this war, no real victory for us. No big shebang. Okay, so that ended fairly close to the start of the month, which means wherever they're running, I should be able to hunt them down. And no, even if they go to Hoya, but they're going south, which tells me possibly to Bamberg. I will chase them down. Okay, so you're going to Anhalt, to yep, you're going south, and I am hot on your trail. I can get to Bamberg by the 1st. Oh, but you're stopping in Thringen. Shoot. Okay, that might blow the lid on things here. But dang nabbit. Oh well. It is what it is. Still gonna crush you. Because it must be done. Okay, Bohemia remains emperor, and what is England doing around here? It's very good for me to see that Denmark are losing horribly. Oh, but that's all down to blockades. And maybe their ally getting murdered? They're allied with Hamburg and Cleves. You know, if I really wanted to smack down on you again, and I'll be honest, I kind of want to smack down on you again, you know, for my core. It's certainly an option. But then I should really be eyeing up Norway, since they are the ones that are most out of the way of other Christian nations who are really getting cheesed off by my expansion. Norway might be dirt poor, but at least they haven't taken aristocratic ideas yet. Diplomatic and offensive. That's okay though. Come on now, murder them. I got Danes to murder here. Oh, thanks, Brandenburg. You're a real pal. Heck, I feel more like just getting my own provinces back here. I've really hemorrhaged my manpower as well, so this isn't so good. But it really was a fight for survival here. Might not have been as extreme as other battles have been, but can't underestimate this stuff. Frankfurt seem a little brain dead over there, but I'm more than happy for that to be the case. They probably think they're helping. Bless their cottons. So there go the Danes. This is kind of saying to me, Jake, attack the Danes right now, regardless. Hamburg might be willing to join in for now, but not forever. And God, I really want Hamburg, but that's a little outside of the question. Delicious. Yeah, I think the AI is a little... Ah, snap. Thankfully, this is timed very nicely and Brandenburg will help us out. And also, thankfully, I'm getting the heck out of that battle so I don't have to worry with more losses. Thanks for the help, Brandenburg. You're the best. Please keep my siege going. Oh, damn, Brandenburg's a real pal. Also gives it the recent uprising, so no need to worry about it. And we can nearly peace out with these fellows. Bah. Jake, your story of going from 3 development, Chinese, tech, Norse nation right outside the HRE has inspired me to write a very angry email to my boss to be confident. Like you, I will prevail. See, that's the spirit you need. And -1 stability is not what I need. Tax? Pshaw, we make our money through trade. Well, we certainly do now. I want to make sure those nobles remain good and loyal, because I'll probably be raising levy from them. Once they get a bit more influence, I can give them a diet. Might actually be a good idea since they're not getting loads of controlled provinces. Yeah, it's only 5 prestige, why not? But I really need some levies before I look way too weak. Thank you, Brandenburg, but I don't want you too weak. In any case, what are we doing here? What the heck are we doing here? We still have enemies to fight. What's your story, Frankfurt? Frankfurt doesn't want out, but there are people that I do want out here. Again, let's keep people consolidated up, because I don't have many people to spare here, and I don't want my king involved in all this nonsense. Let's just get you on them sieges, starting with Hoya. Oh, me oh my, don't be losing now. That's a little tragic. And that means you're going to want to come and pay us another visit. Okay. Retreat, ever so slightly.